Hello, this is a screencast for IDT 603, Instructional Design and Technology 1. For the storyboards portion of my project, just going over the methodology for my storyboards. I pulled the methodology from the storyboard, from the storyboard resources in the class, and it brought it up into a nice slide presentation that I can understand. And the way I'm doing it is this is the introduction to the lean manufacturing, where we start with an idea of what is lean, in an attempt to let the student understand what they're getting into, a history of where we started and where we're going to. After we cover the history, then we give them the why. We're trying to present the ability to give them the ability to give them an understanding of why we're using lean. And the first part of why we're using lean is to provide a work-life balance for them. We want to make this relevant to their life. We don't want to just put this out there as we're going to change the way you do work. We're trying to tell them, we want to do this so we can cut down on your overtime, increase efficiencies to get you a better work-life balance. And by getting a better work-life balance, we also cut our overtime. Right now we have people working 7 days a week. We can't, that's an untenable situation. So after we do that, we also tell them that, well, it's not just about giving you a work-life balance, it's also about improving our cost and efficiency while maintaining our quality. And then we get into the idea of, okay, what is this whole thing called lean? What are we doing? And it's really all about identifying waste and trying to get into an idea of, the idea of where do you find waste in your daily life. I use the example of a home project, trips to Lowe's. If it's a 4 trips to Lowe's project, that means I didn't plan very well. If it's a 6 trips to Lowe's, it's even worse. The best project is 1 trip to Lowe's. So then we get into the actual defining of waste. This is our mnemonic that we're going to be using, this downtime. So downtime is the mnemonic for all lean manufacturing: defects, overproduction, waiting, not using the talent that we have, inventory, motion, and extra processing. So this is what we're going to be going through the entire course. So the next few slides that we're going to be using are really maintaining. We're going to keep that slide on the screen and then just go through the different aspects and try and talk to the individuals and the learners about what's going on, what does defects mean, what does overproduction mean, and put it in terms of what we do now. We want to make sure that it's always relevant to the job that they're doing now, to maintain that relevance. If you don't maintain the relevance, we'd lose them. So we basically have 6 or 8 different issues that we go through, and this is just an introduction. Each one of these is going to turn into a module on in the future. And we go through all of those to get all to where we explain everything, talk about everything, so the student has a really good idea, trying to get the emphasis. Okay, are you guys ready to learn? This is something that it's going to help you. We're going to identify waste. We're going to make your life easier, and you guys are going to be the ones who are the champions of the project. The goal is by the end of this session that they're thirsty for more, that they really want to see how they can use this to improve their lives. And that's the focus right now. This is going to have to develop into a much bigger presentation, but for the terms of this paper, this is what we're going to start with and what I've gotten done so far. All right, hope you liked it. Thanks. Have a good day. Looking forward to the feedback.